Oh yeah. So you said you have a Larry David clip?
Yeah, we got a good one.
I enjoy the Larry David section a lot, if I'm being honest.
I think they're good.
It might be one of my favorite segments.
Yeah, this one's it's about a 3-minute video, so I'll pause it a couple times throughout, and we can, if you want to, but let's save most of our thoughts for the end, I think.
Sure, yeah.
What are you going to leave? Let's coordinate the tip here.
Why?
Well, we split the check. We both have the exact same bill. So why don't we leave the same thing so one of us doesn't look like an idiot?
We favored nations all of a sudden for lunch?
But what is the big deal if we both leave the same amount?
What do you want to leave? What's your inclination?
$12?
$12?
Yeah.
Good. Put down 12. Write $12 down.
How much are you going to leave? What's your plan here?
I'm encouraging you to leave $12. I think it's a number. There's nothing to be ashamed of on writing $12 under gratuity on your check.
So clearly they split the bill, and Larry would like to tip the same amount, but he doesn't want to tell him, his friend.
Are you going to leave $12?
You want to know what I'm leaving? I'm going to write down what I'm leaving right now. I'm writing a number. Now I'm folding that number, and I'm putting it inside my little leather check holder. Waiter, thank you very much.
No problem.
You've been wonderful. Thank you very much.
You're not going to tell me what you left? Is that it?
I am very excited about our show.
You don't believe in tip coordination. Is that it?
Let's stay in touch about the girl. It's very important. I got a couple ideas. I'll email you. This is exciting, Larry.
Yeah.
Initial reaction.
Should we jump into it?
We can do initial reaction, yeah.
I think it is weird. If you're splitting a bill, to me, it does seem weird to not tip coordinate. Two tips separately on a split bill, that seems weird to me, personally. I would say actually just leave one tip. I would say, let's leave, let me put my tip on your card or whatever, and I'll pay you back.
It's a true even split if you both tip the same.
See, that's true.
Well, which is a good thing in your argument. But I guess I'm thinking, I don't think I've ever, even splitting a bill, have asked other people
what their tip is.
Well, maybe that hasn't affected how I've tipped, I don't think. But
would it? Would you, if somebody tipped
Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting part of this is does what somebody else tip affect what you tip? Because it kind of makes you look like an asshole. If you don't tip as much, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It would affect me for sure. It would make me tip better, I imagine.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely do at least if somebody else tipped a lot, I would definitely at least do what's the socially accepted 20%. I don't know. I think I honestly would depend on my personal view of the service and stuff if I would tip more than that, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if I necessarily would also.
So for
just
bad
throw
service,
in that.
Do you hit them with the 20?
I mean, I'd 15.
15? Totally within reason. Totally.
Which honestly, that's another point. 15 used to be, I feel like, the accepted standard, and then
yeah. People
now
are trying to bump
20.
it up to 25 now and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Did you just cut out, or did I just cut out?
No, I'm here.
Okay. No, I've read about this. Tipping, the expectation is pushing up towards 25%, and
and the other thing
pretty
is
problematic, honestly.
Everywhere asks for tips now at places that previously that was not a thing. Honestly, and I would say only services deserve a tip, maybe. And I don't love the culture that it's just expected, because honestly, it's kind of just a symptom of this business isn't paying you enough money to where you now have to put on this facade to try to get extra money out of me.
Do
perhaps
you tip when you pick up food if you just call it in and pick it up?
No, I usually wouldn't do that.
I usually don't either.
Unless it was a local, if it was a local place.
Yeah.
that something like that, I definitely like want to support that more and help them more. So I would in that situation. But if it's like, fast food or something else, chain restaurant, I don't know if I would.
You like walk in and a kid's like crying in the back is the owner. Hush, hush, hush! Somebody will pay for dinner tonight. Hold on.
There's a lot of curb clips that involve tipping.
Dude, tipping is
it's a big point of contention. It's a big point of contention for Larry in many situations.
I have a big problem with tipping. I've like gone through periods where I have not tipped out of principle before, just because I disagree with the concept of tipping so much. It is so bad for like what it does to our relationship with work in this country. It really fucks us over a lot.
Well, we're the only ones who do it too.
Yes. Yeah. Because basically
it passes the buck of paying the employees onto the customer instead of the business owner doing it.
And it also passes the responsibility of the workers to fight for good conditions onto the consumer as well. Like,
yeah,
that's the thing that kills me, is that like, it's very easy to say like, it's the owners at fault, which they're the ones making the rule, but also like
everyone's tipping.
Yeah. And you're like fucking supporting it as a waiter. And I've known several waiters who are like, oh, I would rather be tipped, because some nights I might get a lot of money. And then I'm like, dude, well, fucking, I don't want to hear you complain when you get screwed. Like, you're gaming the system, fuckface.
Whoa, all right.
Dude, it really bothers me, especially because in other countries, every other country, they've figured it out. And like, oh no, we just pay a living wage.
Yeah, no, I think that would be a much better system.
Oh yeah.
But focus back in on this tipping situation. You were saying before we continue that you so far would say you are a fan of tip coordination.
I think so, but I think I'm wrong for it. I think I'm like the bad guy for it, but I think so. Like, I'm even sitting thinking, like, ethically, does it make sense for me to want to try to affect somebody else's tipping behavior? No, that's not right.
That's the thing, because then you affect what they might want to do. Like,
right.
You assume that they wanted to coordinate a tip. Like,
right, exactly, which I don't think is fair.
Yeah, I would say so far I lean, not that I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't agree so far.
You're anti-Larry?
I do not agree with Larry so far, but there's more clip. Let's see.
Yeah, let's see.
I think this is he's now at the restaurant the day after this situation that just happened. With,
Great to see you.
And I'm
excited.
How are we doing over here, sir?
Doing good.
Good.
Doing good.
Anything I can get you?
No, I have a question I want to ask you.
Okay.
Remember I was in here yesterday?
Yeah.
Would you mind telling me how much tip the guy I was with left you?
Oh, we don't do that.
You don't do what?
We don't share that information with customers.
Honestly, who gives a crap? I was in here. I was with a guy. I'm just curious. What do they leave?
It was a healthy tip.
Was mine a healthy tip?
Yeah.
Was his healthier? Let me ask you this question. Was it over $12?
Do you want me to refill your water? Or?
Just scratch your face with your finger if it was over $12.
I could really get in trouble with money.
Nobody even knows what we're talking about. Scratch your face with your finger if it was over $12. Go ahead, just scratch it. Is it over $12? Oh, for God.
He scratched, if anyone's just listening, he scratched his face. It was over $12.
God's sake, I had an asshole.
Is there anything else?
Let me ask you this question. Was it over $15? Just tug on your tie up here. Was it over $15?
This is making me
Nobody
really
is even, so anything that we're talking about, was it over $15? Tug on your tie. Oh,
Sure.
Fuck.
Is that all I can get you?
No, don't go yet. 1 second. I have one more question to ask you. Did that son of a bitch give you a $20 tip?
What if it was more?
How much did he give you? Huh? Was it over 30?
Do you want the check?
Yeah, if it's over 30, I want you to raise that cup over that pot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed your meal.
Thank you.
And come back soon.
He raised the cup over the pot as he walked away.
Way high over the pot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
So, yeah. Larry was not happy about the tip being coordinated. Then he pestered the waiter. I think that was definitely, I disagree with him there about.
Way wrong. Yeah.
I think it's okay to maybe ask them initially, but the second the guy goes, I don't want to do that. You gotta like,
be like, right, okay, my bad.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like yeah. I'm trying to think of an equivalent of somebody coming up to him and asking about Seinfeld, but I can't really. But
what's the most you've ever tipped?
I mean, man, I can't really think of a time where I tipped maybe like $30 or 30 something bucks, just because it was a large bill. Like,
yeah. But I mean, what percentage was that? Was that like?
I can't remember going over 25% ever, honestly.
Yeah.
Sorry if that makes me a villain, but
no.
Maybe not in your eyes, but in some people's it might.
I'm sure there's some point. I think at one point I've like tipped 50% or something before for like a really, like somebody really hooking me up or something, and I was probably really drunk too, if we're being honest.
I will say, revolving around this situation we just watched, I think it was a dick move for him, if he's not going to tell him, for him then to tip that much more.
That much?
That was kind of that was a clear power move.
I was going to say, something rankles me about Jason Alexander in this. Like, it does.
Oh, yeah. He's definitely
kind of in the wrong.
He's definitely screwing with him. Yeah.
Yeah. I do think, like, Larry's all the way in the wrong, but, like, I don't know. Weaponized tips, not a fan.
Yeah, like the way he handled it about tipping so much more. It's like, all right, just tell him I'm going to tip I'm going to tip more than that.
Yeah.
At least say that. But, like,
yeah.
I don't necessarily agree with Larry that you need to ask.
Well, okay.
Unless you're planning on tipping less or something, maybe you can also say, like, hey, what did you guys think? Like, am I crazy here? Like,
I feel like it's appropriate to ask, how much are you going to tip? You know? Do you think that's an appropriate question at dinner?
It's weird. I honestly I feel like there's different dinner situations where it is, and maybe ones where it isn't.
Yeah.
Like,
so you think like
if you're in with like a big group of people and like you split the bill maybe like 10 ways, like, I don't know. That seems like a lot to make everybody say that in front of everyone there. Like,
yeah.
I feel like they have the right to pay off their own personal experience in the group dinner, you know. But like you like, and a friend, me and you, like,
definitely.
I think it's a lot more appropriate. Yeah,
you're like
splitting the bill. It's a lot more appropriate. Like,
it's like you and your wife of 20 years. She's just found out she like has cancer. It's bad. You guys are at dinner. Like, it's a really close moment at the end. You're like, hey, what are you tipping? I was thinking 10%, honestly.
I'm splitting the bill.
Yeah, dude, that would be great. Can we split this, actually?
So, yeah, I don't know. What do you think? Final verdict here. Do you agree with Larry?
I do not. I gotta say,
do not?
I don't. As much as I hate tipping,
I don't either.
As I hate tipping, I can't.
I don't either. The second part aside, like pestering the waiter, I don't know if even the initial ask, I don't know if I agree that like they have to tell you. Like,
I think it's okay to ask, but I think it's we agree weird to ask. Yeah,
Jason Alexander was being a douche.
Yes,
by doing that and then tipping a lot more.
Yeah. Interesting. I wonder if this formula holds true for Curb. I'm like thinking about the writing going into this now. I'm kind of wondering if one of the things that make Curb so great is that Larry David is usually actually mostly wrong, but the people that he's wrong against are deliberate assholes to him, so that it seems like he's more justified.
I think a lot of times what I mean? That's the case, yeah.
Yeah. Because, like, there's some episodes where you're like, no, nobody would say that. Who would hide a tip and then tip $30? That's insane. Who would do that? What kind of psychopath?
Yeah.
Next time we're out
think that's a douche move.
Next time you and I go out to dinner, we like go to sell. You pull out 2 20s.
It's like I disagree with Larry here, but I also don't agree with the other guy that was at lunch with him. So,
yeah.
You know. Fuck you both.
Fuck them both. Terrible people. Awful people.
So yeah, we both do not agree with Larry David.